looking at introduction to biology. So if you're a new student and you're looking for someone who will lead you step by step on this journey, don't worry, I have you. All right, so introduction to biology. What are we going to look at today? We'll be looking at we'll be defining biology, we'll be stating the branches of biology, we will define science, we will also state the usefulness of science. So stick around and let's walk this road together. Biology and living things. Many years ago, human beings have been so curious. They want to know more. They want to know about things around them, especially those things that have life, especially those things that actually make living things. I hope you understand that. Those things that actually make things around them living things. So that was how biology's study started. People want to know more about life, those things that have life. So that was how biology started. All right, let us define biology. Biology is gotten from two Greek words, bios meaning life and logos meaning to study. So we can simply say biology can be defined as the study of life. In other words, it could be said that it could be defined as the study of plants and animals. So, as a new student, if you're asked what is biology, what will you say? Yes, biology is the study of plants and animals. So let's continue. Let's look at branches of biology. Biology have different branches, okay? Over 100 branches, but I will not exhaust everything in this video today. But first of all, let us look at the major branches of biology. The very first branch of biology is zoology. And what is zoology? Zoology is the studies of animals, is the study of animals. And the second one, botany. Botany involves the study of plants. What am I trying to say? Biology majorly have two branches. Okay, the first one is botany and the second one is zoology. And what is botany? Botany is the study of plants, while zoology is the study of animals. Now there are other sub branches under these two branches I just mentioned, under botany and zoology. Lots of branches, but I'll just pick few to just explain to you in this video today. Let us look at other branches of biology. The very first one is genetics. We have ecology, microbiology. Microbiology is the study of microorganisms. We have physiology, we have anatomy, we have phycology. Phycology is the study of algae, mycology, study of fungi, we have morphology, we have aerobiology. Aerobiology involves the study of airborne diseases, how diseases travel through air, all right, from one person to another. And we have astrobiology, that is the study of life in space, possibility of life in space. Okay, all right, so that is done. I want to lay emphasis on some branches of biology in this video, because in the study of biology we'll definitely come across them. All right, so just few of them, especially this particular one. Ecology. Ecology involves the study of plants and animals in relation to their environment. So if you're studying plants and animals and their environment and how they interact with each other, then that is ecology. Okay. Then another one is we have a morphology. Morphology involves the study of external features of plants and animals. When we say external features, those things you can see with your eyes. So if you decide to study them, then that is morphology. Another branch is anatomy. Anatomy is a branch of biology which involves the study of internal structures of plants and animals. You know, morphology is just the study of external features, while anatomy is the study of the internal features, those things that are inside of plants and animals. Then the next one is genetics. Genetics is the scientific study of heredity and variations in living things. When you hear the word genetics, actually is gotten from that word genes. Genes is the basic unit of inheritance, that particular thing that determine your traits, your character, what makes you different from any other person. If you decide to study this, then it is genetics. Then the next one is physiology. Physiology involves the study of how plants and animals function. Plants function in a specific way while animals function in a specific way. So if you decide to study this, then that is physiology. All right, so all those courses I just mentioned are actually in the university, and if you feel that anyone actually interests you, you can actually go ahead and study those ones in the university. Now, let us define science. Science is defined as a systematic process of making inquiry about the living and non-living things in our environment. When you are, making findings about things around you, then you are being scientific. We have been scientific in one way or the other in our lives, okay? Because we ask questions, we make findings. When something is systematic, it is step by step. Following a step, all the way, it's the spirit of science, all right? So when you follow a systematic process to make inquiries about living things, then it is biology. There are other aspects of life too you can make inquiries about, even non-living things, okay? You can make inquiries about that too. So when you make inquiries generally about things you want to find out, you want to know more about it, then that is science. All right, now let us continue. Let's look at the usefulness of science. Science has been put into many use for the benefit of men. Now let us look at areas that science has been very useful. Science has contributed greatly to the manufacture of vaccines and drugs that are used today to cure various diseases. Think about the major breakthrough that science has brought us, especially when there was serious outbreak of disease, when there's serious pandemic and people don't even know what to do, and the people are in a state of confusion. It's with the help of science, scientists will sit down and make findings to bring about the vaccines to help destroy or help prevent a particular disease, even a drug. Scientists will study plants, scientists will study animals. What are those drugs we can extract from those plants? What are those drugs we can even make out of humans or man or even animals around? Okay, so science has been so useful. Let's look at other areas that science has been so useful. Manufacturing industries also, making use of raw materials, combining raw materials to produce new things, like textile and clothing, detergents, drinks, cosmetics. All these things are manufacturing produced by manufacturing industries from the knowledge of science. Also construction, roads, railways, airports, has been designed by the help of sciences. Okay, we also have other aspects to engineering. Yes, engineering, shipbuilding, skyscrapers, bridges, roads. You see some roads, you see some houses that are so long, so tall, about 100 stories, 100 floors, about 100 floors. You may be asking yourself, how is this possible? It's with the knowledge of engineering that this could be possible. All right, let's look at agriculture. Now, when we talk about agriculture, new breeds of animals and varieties of crops, including fertilizers, has been developed. All right, that has helped to increase food production. Farmers would think and ask themselves, how would I want my plant? I want my plant to grow taller than this. What thing can I apply to it? Then they think of fertilizer. Then fertilizer was designed to help boost the growth of crops and to increase food production. Other things too, we call it genetic modification. I just want to say something about this. Through genetic modification, they modify gene. I mentioned gene a while ago in the study. They pick the gene of a particular plant. Okay, they will add something unique to the DNA into the plant's genome and give it a new different characteristics. You know, you look at some chicken and you wonder, is this really a normal chicken? Yes, why? Because they've actually added some modification to the gene sequencing. So that is what we call genetic engineering. And manipulation, some manipulation of organisms, you know, some manipulation on the organism's gene by introducing or eliminating or even rearranging some specific gene on the gene sequencing. You know, they rearrange it. Now it's not just any other person, but with the knowledge of a molecular biology, they will be able to do this. So they will arrange the gene so as to bring a particular thing they desire. All right, they may produce crops that are resistant to pests, to diseases, okay, to harsh conditions, okay. So there are a lot of things that they can do to bring about what they actually desire. So that's why we call it new breed. So they manipulate the gene and bring about new products that will make people, you know, that will make the plants do well. They can do this on cotton, they do it on corn, and they even do it on potatoes. So if you know any other things, any other plants that this genetic engineering is being done, drop it in the comment section. Let me know. Let me learn from you too. Find out what are those plants also that can be manipulated genetically. So let's know. All right. So also the other branches that sciences has been so useful. We have communication. All right. People can stay here wherever they are and they can communicate to anybody in the whole world. We are also in the era of technology. You know, everyone is even running into technology now. Tech everywhere and there. You know, having different gadgets, having different kinds of phones, is with the knowledge of science that all these things come into play. We also have transportation, production of some beautiful cars, and you'll be asking yourself, how is this car built? You know, beautiful cars that you'll be asking yourself, who produced these machines? You know, when a car is beyond the normal car, we call it machine. You know, car is different from machine. Please don't mind me anyway. All right, transportation. You know, airports has lots of aeroplanes, and you wonder, how is aeroplane designed? Is able to fly in the air for hours without forcing, without gravity, you know, bringing it down. Okay, have you ever asked yourself? So it's with the knowledge of science. It's with the knowledge of science. So science has actually impacted our world. So if you are not a science student, please go and rethink it. All right, don't mind me. Anyway, that's on a lighter mood. So let us recap. We have defined biology as the study of living things, that is plants and animal. We also state the major branches of biology to be zoology and botany. Zoology is the study of animals, while botany is the study of plants. Zoology is the study of animals, while botany is the study of plants. So we also look at, we define what science is. Okay, that's the systematic inquiries about living thing and non-living thing in our environment. We also state the usefulness of science is in some areas like agriculture, medicine, construction, you know, technology, communication. All right, I want to ask you a question. Is there any other place that sciences have actually impacted our world? If there is other place that sciences have impacted our world, I want you to just drop it for me in the comment section. Let me know what area, what other areas apart from the one I mentioned in today's class. So if you like this video, hit the like button and watch this next video. That's the scientific method. Now remember, I told you that science is ask questions systematically. So this video is going to open your eyes to how sciences make their inquiries. Bye for now.